Hello and welcome to the usual coverage of the 2013 National Singles Final between Grant Lamy of Taranaki and Barry Clements of Tauranga. Thank you for joining me for this, and my deepest apologies for it actually being a little bit late. We had some technical difficulties in actually getting this uploaded, but it's a good enough game, I'm sure people will forgive me. Barry just throwing the jack up there. He's chosen to take the yellow bowls, which are a feature of the game quite recently. Up until about 5 or 6 years ago, we used to play with brown and black, and the yellow and black just make it much easier to see. Audrey Gray is the marker there. She's been a prominent bowler for quite a while. Her husband Noel won the National Fours in the 70s, I believe, and Barry just putting a tester out there on the back end. To get into the semi-final, Grant Lamy defeated Mike Sackfield on an extra end, and Barry Clements played and beat Greg Williams, who's a very classy player from Waikato, in the other semi. Grant drawing close on the back end there. It's good to see a nice crowd. And that was a good adjustment from Barry. Just playing to rest on the black. Grant looks like he's switching to the forehand as well. They all have very nice mats in this stadium. It's in Bay of Plenty by the Sportsdrome. A little bit about the players. 21 plays indoor bowls. Grant Lamy almost needs no introduction. He's been back from his little break for a couple of 3 years, and he's picked up right where he left off. He's a New Zealand captain at the moment with a successful Matt Black's New Zealand indoor bowling team, and he does hold 7 national titles. Barry Clements is also a very well seasoned bowler. He's playing a great bowl here on the forehand. I believe he started off his career in Taranaki, and he's had a lot of success at representative and centre level over the last few years. The shirt you can see him wearing is the Tauranga Indoor Bowls Association representative shirt. Grant Lamy just trying to reply, drawing close on the forehand. For the first end, this is a pretty incredible head. Notice that Barry is also a push bowler. Just something interesting about the sport. It doesn't matter how you get the ball up there as long as it gets up there. And he's played a great shot there for 2. Grant probably looking for a little bit of weight on the backhand, I'd say, to see if he can spring the jack out. Split. Very good shot. Just getting out the measures, sometimes it can get quite close. Bowlers usually use a pair of calipers to discern the distance between the bowl and the jack. Very occasionally you will see tape measures used, but I wouldn't imagine we'll get that in this particular final. Cool, so I think Barry has conceded 1 point. The final is held over 12 ends. Unlike outdoor bowls, you're not playing to a set amount of points. You don't play to 21 or anything, it's just 12 ends, and then whoever is in front at that point wins the title. Grant starting off on the backhand. Players should still be getting a feel for the mat. Sometimes going one way to another there might be a difference in weight, but I would imagine after the first couple of ends we'll see the heads get very tight. The first end was tight anyway, and they've set the standard certainly very high. Barry playing the other hand, probably just testing it out to see how it's going. Perfect weight, but it did look like it swung a little bit there. Grant coming down on the backhand, just looking to make his adjustment. perfect green twice. Might be a little bit downhill this way. Barriers again on the forehand. Looks like he's adjusted his green quite well. Just still ducking a little bit underneath. And Grant again on the backhand, just making this adjustment. Third time lucky, perfect bowl. In the last 8 of this event, Grant Lamy defeated Bevan Coleman from Tauranga 10-4, and Barry Clement defeated Robin Simmons from Tauranga also 9-5. And that's a great reply there from Barry. Sitting down, I don't think that bowl is quite touching, but I would imagine that Grant will probably look maybe on the backhand just a little bit overweight and see if he can get the jack to his 3 back bowls waiting there, and then it'll be up to Barry to see what he can do after that. Has been an excellent tournament so far for the Tauranga players. Grant is on the backhand there. I'm just looking for some connection with that front yellow. Beautiful weight. And I would say he's holding 3. Just now up to Barry to see if he can get the shot. Looks like he's sitting up on the backhand. How as it gets around the front, it's pretty good. Beautiful bowl. Replaces Grant's shot black. I believe that is 1 yellow, which makes them all square after 2 ends of the 12. Barry starting off on the forehand. Great shot there. It's almost the perfect bowl in singles. And Grant replying with a back toucher. Been very tight head so far. Grant's been here before, of course, a national singles final. It's actually one of the only titles he doesn't hold in the New Zealand Indoor Bowls calendar. He lost the last time to John Freeland from Waikato, who's a very experienced and successful bowler. Barry probably just trying to draw onto the back black. Yep, great shot. 7 for 2. Grant probably looking just to disturb the head a little bit here. Starting to build up. And he has moved it. On a completely different and superfluous note, I would say this is probably the tallest average height for any New Zealand singles final. Both Barry and Grant actually have their heads chopped off my camera, and that's because they are not short people. They're both exceptionally tall. Grant, I actually believe, considered a career and was quite good at basketball. And Barry just running past there on the forehand, he had a good green. And it looks like Grant's just going to try cover that. Maybe the spot or just in front would be a good place. a great bowl there. I think Barry is sitting one down on the head. They won't be looking for anything too drastic, just keep the heads tight. He likes it. Good bowl. Not sure what he did there. I think the yellow bowl might have actually just run past. I believe it could be one black. Score is 1-1, and Grant looks like he's going to see what he can do. Probably wasn't trying too hard with that bowl if he is holding one. Yep, and I think that's what it was. One black, which makes the score 2-1 to Grant after 3 ends. Nice throw the jack there. And indoor bowls, if the jack is over or under throw, and the opposition gets to place it wherever they want on the mat. That was a good lead off too on the backhand. Barry just looking to match that. Just ran a little bit past. I think this way is slightly downhill, perhaps perfect green though. And that's what Grant will have to do, just follow Barry around and protect the back of the head. Very good bowl. Barry could look to get his rake out here potentially, just be drawing slightly overweight. If he rests on the black, it's good. If he trails the jack, it's good as well. That's what he was trying. Just pushing it marginally wide. He's got good position at the back though, and Grant will be looking to shut that down. Which is almost exactly what he's done. It's a great bowl. Barry on the backhand again. That's a great shot there. I would say that's 2 touches. And the score is 2-1 to Grant after 3 ends of 12. They've got 9 ends to go. Potentially, if Grant was to draw on the backhand onto the yellow, no, don't worry about it, he's playing the forehand. Maybe going to try and move it here, or just draw that gap, draw the split. Could be a little bit short, slightly narrow. Got a result, moved it, 1 black. Certainly options on that hand. Bit of a disturbance in the crowd there. It's good to see such a big crowd. You can't really see them from the cameras, but those bleachers are full, and it's nice that they were vocal as well on their support. Barry just deciding what his best plan of action is. Potentially could be looking on the plant on the forehand onto that black. He might remove the back 1 for 2. Playing with a nice little reaching mate there. Very good effort. Well, I think it will still be 1 to Grant, which should make the score 3-1 after 4 ends. Grant leading off on the backhand. Beautiful shot. Barry going to follow him, I think. Just nicking the jack on the way past. Very good position. Grant sticking to the backhand by the looks of it. Nope. On the forehand. That's a great bowl. Another toucher for 2 shots. From a tower perspective, Barry is quite a strong player in that region. He has won, I believe, our Champ singles before, so he's certainly a successful singles player, and he has been playing very well. Just looking to move the head a bit there, pushed a little bit wide on the forehand, perhaps heavy as well. He has got very good position at the back, which is what Grant will have to be quite wary of and look to cover. Probably a good spot's just to our left of that yellow, maybe covering the spot, and for that he will have to go on the backhand, which is what he's doing. Very nice bowl there. If it sits down, it's perfect. Great shot. Barry really has to move something with this bowl and give himself an opportunity with his 4th one. He's going to stick on the forehand, just needs to take his line in a bit. That's what he's done, close. Great shot. Very good bowl there, he's moved it back for 1 yellow. Grant will just have a look. There's potential there could be a track on the backhand there, although that hand does swing away. So he just has to toss up if he wants to ride the edge on the forehand to play the backhand. Looks like he's going for the backhand. He could even look to replace that yellow bowl. If he's wide, he's landing on his black. That's what he's looking for. That nice way, he's close. Oh. Unlucky result there. It was potential to do that, so he's killed it, which puts it at 3-all after 4 ends. Barry played a very good shot there. He turned that head right around. Barry throwing the jack up, slightly overthrown it, which means Grant gets to place it where he wants. And he's just putting a nice length up from the spot. If you put it on the spot, there's not much room for it to develop, whereas up that little bit there just gives the players room to play with. And Barry deciding to start off on the backhand this time, but they're not quite so swinging in. He has drawn a toucher. The Truth Cup has been awarded at this point, and that was won by Sue Bourne from Cardiff Club in North Taranaki, which is also the centre from which Grant Lamy hails from. And the best player for over 60s was Murray Fraser from Canterbury, and he beat Bill Webster, also from North Taranaki, 8-6 in the playoff. So Barry looking just to cover Grant's bowl there, probably staying or going to the forehand by the looks of it. And that was a very good bowl from Barry. He's playing excellent bowls, and the heads are very tight as well. Grant sticking to the forehand, just adjusting his weight. He's played a beautiful shot. Unlucky for it to set it like that. It's just left a gap for Barry. Barry could look at playing either the forehand or the backhand, reaching into that gap to stop Grant from running through. See that, or he draws around his bowls on the backhand as a catcher. I think he's setting up on the backhand. He has got a delivery that would be considered in the minority, and he's very, very good at it. He's a push bowler, as I've mentioned before. It's a style that takes a little bit more effort to master, I believe. He's just going for cover. That was a good shot. But the people who stick with it and master it are very, very good bowlers. Probably one of the best push bowlers around, as evidenced by this showing. Kevin Coombe, I believe, who has won 3 national singles titles, was a push bowler. And there's another bowler from Tauranga, Jeff Coe, who's also very successful at a high level and is a push bowler as well. So although it is an unusual delivery, there's certainly no lack of success amongst people who practice it. And that was a good shot by Grant, just getting the wick off the outside black. Don't think it's touching, but he will have one shot there. Barry could look to disturb the head. Just try to move the jack a little bit. And he just has to decide which hand he wants to play that on now. I have no idea which one's best, that's why I'm commentating, not playing. He plays the backhand, he's got 2 options if he hits this yellow up. But then that could turn sour because the jack could move. It looks like he's going for the forehand, he'll just be going foot over, trying to move it back to his back yellows. He has got a nice position there. Might be a bit underneath the line, I think. Probably be a good weight for the shot there, so he's just a little bit past it, so it would have moved. And Grant is holding 1. And it is actually sitting almost ready to fall down, so he'll be very dubious of playing the backhand in case he rocks the yellow. And he might just throw this ball away. Yep, that was a good decision. That puts the score 4-3 to Grant. And leading off on the backhand. Barry choosing to play the forehand. Probably looking to rest on Grant's bowl and sit down. Excellent shot. Grant sticking to the backhand. If he moves the jack a little bit, that's perfect. He likes it. Just needs an edge. Unlucky to leave the jack behind there. Barry could look to play a little bit overweight, replacing or coming off Grant's last bowl. Either that or you're drawing to the corner of the box. That's where your danger is. Yep, that'll do. By sitting that bowl down, he's just blocked the gap where Grant's bowl could potentially have, or jack could potentially have gone rather, and limiting the possible damage. So the score is 4-3 at the moment. Barry looking on the forehand. just getting in that gap between the front yellow and the middle black as we see it. And that was a beautiful bowl there. And he's set himself up for his last shot. He's got a backhand plant to remove the two blacks rather, and get 3 shots. And that's something that Grant will be very conscious of and looking to fix. So he's just looking on the backhand and see if he can draw a toucher. He's very close. Great bowl. I think Barry's shot still that plant onto the front black and see if he can remove something. Certainly what he's looking at, and that is a very tight head. I think all those bowls are essentially touching. So he's just having a good look at it to see what would happen. It's a tough shot to play, especially after you've been drawing all game. This is the 7th end we're playing now. And it is 4-3 at the moment to Grant, who is playing with the black bowls. Barry shaping up on the forehand, looking to play that plant. It was a great effort. Rocking something, I'm not sure if it made a difference. Time to get the measures out. Not sure if I could hold my hand steady in this situation. Barry looks like he's doing an admirable job. Time to call the umpire, and I'm sure he's looking forward to it. Only a small crowd watching. Umpire looks like it's Roy McCurdy, who himself is a very successful bowler, having won a Welsh Trophy title and I believe a National Fours title as well. Decision time. Okay, so I think that was 1 yellow and that was measuring for second shot, so that means Grant just got 1, which puts him 5-3 up after 7 ends of 12. Grant starting up on the backhand. Perfect green, and just goes slightly past the jack. Very looking to play the backhand as well. And playing it very nicely, picking up the jack and trailing it. It is unfortunate it's left a little bit of a target, which I'm sure Grant will be into on the forehand. And he'll just be looking to move the jack very slightly. Might go past. Finish in a very nice position. Barry's got a conundrum here. playing the forehand, probably looking to match Grant's bowl and just try to cover the back of the head. Then with his third and fourth, he can consolidate on his position if he's allowed to. Coming underneath, just touched his bowl. Grant can probably afford to be a little bit overweight. Here he's got nice position at the back of the mat. Lovely bowl. Sitting for 2 shots there, he has 5-3 in front, so if he got that, that'd put him 7-3 up, which is a nice position to be in. This is the 8th end of 12, so Barry needs to do something here. He'll know that. It's his third bowl, nice one to change it with. Looks like a good line to me. Very good shot there. It's half a roll away from being an even better one, but he's given Grant something to think about. Grant's in up on the back end. He could be looking to roll his black 1 or 2 rolls. And if he's narrow, he's got the split. Good shot. 7 for 3 shots. And the pressure on Barry would be immense at the moment. Just take a moment to calm himself down. Just needs to look on the back end and see if he can get some movement from the jack. I think he likes it. Get the wick. Great shot. Brilliant bowl for Barry there to level the score. 5 ends after 5 all after 8 ends. Four ends to go. It's been a very tight match. Great bowling from both players. Barry only slightly overthrowing the jack, just by a roll. And he's looking to start off on the forehand. That's a good bowl there. Grant will be looking to match that. It's just slightly underneath. This is Barry's chance. He'll be looking to punish him. One straight on the jack. Yep, great bowling. Ideally he would have wanted half a roll more. He's just given Grant a little bit of room to reach in there, which he's certainly capable of doing, and he'll be looking to just reach it on the back end. 2 or 3 options. Just that lovely controlled weight that he has. Yep, good bowl. And sit down. Could be sitting for 1 black there, and so Barry just looking potentially on the back end inside out off the black, or the furthest black to our right, that is. It's difficult to see where the jack is from this camera angle. Could be going for the dead draw, and it looks pretty good. Just reaching wide. So Grant's probably looking on the forehand just to sit down off those yellows and sit for 3 shots, I would say. Again, that nice controlled weight. Just push it slightly wide. Still set down for 3, and it puts him in a nice position for his last bowl, which Barry will be looking to combat. Just needs to draw close on the forehand, I would say. just looking to reach inside out off the black, or a wick off that black. Very unlucky result there, as it sat down and actually moved the jack. That was a very brave bowl and a good one from Barry. And Grant is sitting with one shot there. I'm not sure how he could improve much on that situation, unless he's looking 2 rolls on the black to our right. Probably playing that more as a practice bowl, I'd say. So 1 black makes the score 6-5 after 9 ends. Only 3 ends to go. And again, marginally overthrowing the jack. We've seen that a few times this game. And Grant again starting off on his backhand. The players are probably playing that hand because it's not quite as swingy, so your percentage chances, even if you're offline a little bit, your bowls are going to stay in play, whereas the forehand just seemed to be cutting away a little bit coming this way. Barry's reply on the backhand looks pretty good to me. Great shot, sit down. Gives Grant a rest on the forehand, so your percentages therefore increase, and that's probably what he'll be looking at playing. Speaking of the swing, it just come underneath, he had a beautiful weight and he was unlucky not to get a result. So just a little point of interest, next year I believe the bowls will be orange and blue for the national final, so it should add some more colour to the television or computer screen. And certainly liven the game up. I myself am looking forward to transparent bowls. This is probably the loosest end we've seen in a little while from the players. Just the tension getting up a bit. We're getting near the end of the game and it's certainly been very close. Grant looking to make a correction on his second bowl. He's played it with more weight to hold its line and he certainly has got a result out of that. Barry probably looking on the backhand, I'd say. Oh, the forehand's got an argument as well. Backhand it is. Needs it to hold its line at the end of the run. Ooh, he was unlucky not to get a bit of result out of that. I'm not sure who's holding the shot there. It could be a yellow. Certainly looks like it from this angle. But it is a dangerous position for Grant to be in. He could potentially drop a 3 here if something doesn't change. So that's what he'll be looking to remedy. Probably the backhand's got more options on it, just arriving into that head. You think he likes it. What a great bowl. He'd drawn it for 2 black. Say Barry's shot's probably on either hand looking for that split, and he should get a good result out of that. Backhand does swing less. It's probably easier to play the shot on. He's played it with nice weight as well. Ooh. Very good effort there from Barry. Was unlucky not to get a better result. Centimetre more to our right. I think he probably would have got one out of that. So that's 1 more to Grant. Barry trying to play a game of soccer there. So I think that makes score 7-5. with 2 ends to go, and one after this. It's been a very enjoyable final to watch, and the heads have been incredibly tight. And as such, I think the crowd has been pretty well captivated for the duration of this game, and the ones before it. We've been seeing some fantastic games of bowls go on, and it's a beautiful surface to play on, very true, and that allows those top bowlers just to play with a nice level of finesse. There's no, or very few, ugly straighteners. Barry looking on the backhand again, he's got 2 options. Yep, good position. Grant will be looking just to tighten up that head. Who wanted to sit down off that yellow bowl? It still leaves Barry a little bit of room to move. Follow it. Yes, good shot. Just change the complexion of that head completely with that bowl. I'm not sure who's holding. Either black or yellow. Doesn't look like Grant's sure either. Probably just looking to reach up maybe on the forehand, tap it. Or we can come on the backhand round and try and move Barry's bowl, I'm not really sure. Said before, that's why I'm commentating and not playing. Yeah, he's just got his nose in front at this point, so he would be looking to protect his lead. Doesn't need to play any rash shots. Forehand it is. Could be wide. It's not something you see every day. You just push it right off the forehand. Barry will have a look now to see who's holding the shot. It's impossible to tell from this camera angle. Black could well still be holding. If it is, Barry just needs to look to move the jack a little bit. If not, he'll throw the ball away. He's playing it, so he must be 1 down. Playing on the swing as well, just looking to get a little bit of movement. Well, he's changed the head, I'm not sure in what way. One black. So the score is 8-5 to Grant at the moment, which puts him 3 up on the last end, whereas Barry's 3 down. So Barry is looking to get 3 for a draw in the next end, and Grant is looking to protect the win. And I must say it has been an excellent game to watch. Tight heads. And that was a good start from Grant. Barry might be a little bit more aggressive this end potentially. Started off on that nice swinging forehand, and he's played a very good bowl. Great shot there. Grant won't be wanting to let the head build up. You might see him move the jack around a little bit. Doesn't mind dropping a 1 or a 2. potentially playing the forehand with a little bit of weight, just see if he can disturb the head. Reaching into the gap then. Great effort. Still got a chance there. Grant snap on the backhand. Playing with a lovely weight through the split. Great bowl. Essentially removed Barry's chances of getting a 3 there. That was an excellent shot. So Barry needs to move it. He has got last bowl. Something might present itself. It has certainly been a very absorbing final. And both players should pat themselves on the back for providing us viewers with an excellent spectacle of the sport, played at its highest level. Yep, that's the end of that. That was a great game, thoroughly enjoyed, and congratulations to Grant Lamy for winning his 8th national title, which is a record for any New Zealand player. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again next time.